Guys, good evening all. Shared my screen. Can one confirm can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, I think the last session I was discussing about functions, and then uh, I have explained the purpose of let keyword, and we have discussed right. The where keyword has some challenges. Then we went to let keyword, and then I have explained. Uh, the the initial function preparation challenges, right? And yeah, today we'll deep dive into the functions again one more time. But before that, I have these slides, so maybe we can take 2 to 5 minutes just to revise whatever we covered so far. Yeah, this is the kind of revision for you: where versus let versus constant. Okay, let's get into the the slides. So guys, if you see here, I declared a variable twice, so we won't get any error, right? In JavaScript. So that's what the conclusion is. Where can be redeclared, correct? And then the next point, if you see here, y is declared inside the block, right? Y is declared inside the block, but if it is declared in inside the block, still you are able to access, outside the outside this if block. So that is something, it cannot have any block level scope. And then if you see here, M is initializing first line, but it is declared somewhere else on the down, right? So this is, hoisting. So a var may be initialized before its declaration. This is called as hoisting. So these are the challenge with the var keyword, right? And then the solution is let keyword. Now with let, if you try to re-declare, it will give an error to you, right? And if the let, if you declare anything inside a block, okay, if you try to access, you will get an error. So we can confirm that it have a block level scope. And similarly, if you want to do hoisting with the let, it cannot possible, right? It will scold you like you cannot access them before its initialization. And yeah, these are the benefits of let. Cannot be re-declared, cannot, I mean, can have block level scope, and it cannot be hosted. So this is a summary of let versus var, right? And then yeah, this is I have not discussed. Yeah, we'll have a quick look here. So if you see, and in JavaScript, guys, you may get these 2 to 3 lines of code, and they will ask what will be the output. See, with constant, I re-declared, right? So definitely, guys, you'll get an error like your let, you cannot declare your constant twice. Okay, it's a bad practice, right? You cannot do that, right? And also, if you declare y inside the a block, you cannot access it outside it. You'll get still error. Okay, so these are the 2 bullet points about the cons. That are almost similar rule for the let. Right, you cannot redeclare, and it can have a block level scope. And here, if you see the hoisting, yeah, hoisting also not possible with the constant. So if you learn one side, I'm sure if you get this constant related questions in interview, yeah, it's difficult to answer, right? That's the reason I covered this three as well. So how let will be there? Same constants also behaves. The difference between your let and constant is, yeah, these are the differences now. If you see, both first point, if you see, uh, cannot be redeclared. Second point, can have a block level scope. Next, uh, you know, constants must be initialized before its declaration, and here also not hosted. What is the differences? The differences is let can be changed. Let variable value can be changed, whereas constant we cannot change it. That's only the differences, right? And also one more difference. Yeah, if you see it here, yeah, this is what assignment. See, let x equal to 5. Then if you see x equal to x plus 100, you can change it, right? First console.log, you'll get 5. Second console.log, any guesses? Hey, any guesses? 105. Absolutely correct. Next, constant y equal 10. Here we'll get 10. Now you're doing y equal to y plus 200. And then you're doing console.log. What will you get?
Error.
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 You will get error, no man. See, from bottom to first line, if you see, you are reassigning a new
Hyper,
value, right? That's yeah,
hyper,
you'll get correct. So you'll get a error, guys.
కావేరి.
See, yeah, as I explained, if you see, you'll get an error here, right?
అడిగేవా?
Hey, Kavya, can
నేను
you go
ఓకే
mute,
ఓకే.
please? Kavya Bodapati. Oh my God. Okay, fine. Time make you as a mute. Forgot. Okay, fine. So I think you got it right, guys. Yeah, you will get an error here, constant. I think I need this answer also from you. What will get the first output? Hmm,
Undefined.
undefined. Nice, nice. Second,
Undefined.
hey, no man.
Error.
Second one will get
error,
error.
sir.
No. Constant, it should have sign. See, first one will get undefined. Okay, second one will get it error. Missing initializer. If it is a constant, you should initialize it. And yeah, these are more differences there regarding adjacent object that you will come to know, or maybe once you start adjacent object, not know. But yeah, guys, I think you got the summary of this keywords. Okay, I think there's no confusion for you. And from today onwards, I'll be not using the where, I'll be using let only. Okay, instead of where, I'll be using let only. Okay, and the old way of function preparation is, we discussed, right? The old way of function preparation is this one, right? Function followed by function. This is the old way to declare a function. I should not say old, I should say the first way to declare a function in JavaScript is what this one. But this has two challenges. Guys, tell me what are the two challenges with this? Guys, what are the two challenges with this? Yesterday we discussed.
Function can declare more than once.
Correct, correct. Save function you declared more than once. Nice. Next. Next.
Different parameters with different values.
Hoisting.
No, yeah, I should say hosting, right? You remember yesterday, I called a function first, right? And in the bottom, I defined something else. This is something, hosting, right? So these are the two challenges, guys. See, the first one is you can redeclare the functions, right? So it's a messy of, your code, right? Next, if you see, you're calling the function first, and down somewhere else, you're defining it. It's hosting. So these are the two challenges with your function declaration. So guys, whatever you learn, okay, whatever you learn, the first way to create a function is that name we call it as function prototype or function declaration. We call it as function declaration or function prototype. Prototype. Okay. So this is the initial way of create a function in JavaScript. But we have noticed two challenges. We have noticed two challenges. To address these challenges, guys, we will be going to as next approach in JavaScript to create a function is function expression. Okay, function expression. So today I'll be explaining about function expression, guys. So the only reason why we are going for function expression is we have some challenges with the your function declaration. So we are moving to function expression. Now I'll show you the syntax of function expression. We will be practicing around 2 to 5 examples until you say, sir, we are good. Okay. Until you say, sir, we are good at function expression, I'll start giving the examples to you. Okay. Now let's focus on the syntax. Okay. So guys, in syntax, a small change is there, not bigger one, very small change is there. Your function name is there, na? Your function name will wait, yeah. So your function keyword moves here. This is a point number one. Okay, and your function name will come here. Your function name, come here. And after your function name, you will having something, a equal operator here. There is, a equal operator. Yeah, we'll be writing a equal operator here. We'll be writing, one equal operator. This is, a completely new to you here. Okay, let me write sky blue color. Okay, and here, guys, Either you can use let or constant keyword. That's it. Let or constant keyword. So maybe I can explain you this again. Don't go, on the top. Just focus, what I was writing on the down now. Let x is equal to 10. I think everyone clear on the statement. Guys, answer me. Are you clear? The code which I written on the down. Let x equal to 100. Hey, any doubts? Guys, any
No,
doubts?
sir.
No.
No,
What
sir.
you are doing? What you are doing here?
Initializing.
So here x is a one variable name. Focus, guys. It's almost equal to on the top. See, okay. Let x. X is nothing but your variable name. Right? Your variable name. And what is 100? 100 is nothing but a literal, right? Or you can say simply, a value or a, literal, right? Same syntax if you see on the top. Okay, same syntax if you see on the top. Okay, let, you should say function a. Guys, we'll be practicing 2 to 5 examples until you say, we are good. Let space function a and equal to start your function keyword. Just it's a keyword. And then p, okay, parenthesis. And in flower basis, guys, you how to write the logic. You have to write the logic for the function. This is something, the syntax of your function expression, guys. So one more time also you can see it. I think this is what sorry, here I think I missed it, parameter one, parameter two, so on. So let function a equal function keyword in parameter list. You should write your parameters. Okay. And then in flower basis case, you have to write your logic. Yeah. Anyhow, if you want to return, you can write it. Yes, you can compare the both. Both are looks like the same. In first syntax, you're directly assigning a value. In second syntax, you're completely giving one function definition to a variable. This is function expression. Okay, so I think we are good to start a programming part. Guys, am I audible or is it breaking in
Sir,
between?
your voice is breaking, sir, lagging.
Now, now,
No, okay, fine,
Now
sir.
it is okay, sir.
yeah, fine. Okay, thank you. So let's get into the program. Okay, so maybe if you don't want to mess up these things, so what I'll do now, I'll create a subfolder for it inside it. You don't want to mess up inside functions. So creating, I'll be creating one more new folder with the name function expression. Okay, function expression because I have to explain other programs also. Function expression. I'll be creating app1.html. Okay, yeah, I'll be writing internal JavaScript for you. So let's open a script here. Body also you have to open a script here. Okay, I'll be not using any external JavaScript. I'll be using internal JavaScript only. Guys, you can consider this is something, a function expression example. Okay, right. Guys, we'll write one addition of two numbers program first. Okay, function addition. Okay, n1 comma n2, n1 comma n2, and return n1 plus n2. Okay, and you know how to call it, right? Just do addition and pass your respective values, right? And we know it's returning a result. So I'll be taking a result variable here. And finally, I was, logging the result. I know I was written again the first approach. Function will convert this. Okay, tell me what should I do? How do I convert it? Guys, how do I convert?
Let addition equal to function.
Right. So if you want to rewrite this logic, this keyword is there now. I mean, this function name is there now. Remove it. Remove the function name before your function keyword. Before your left side to your function keyword, just write let your function name and put equal. That's it. That's it, guys. This is the change. I'll repeat the changes which I did. Okay, this is your function declaration there. Change one is remove your function name from there. Okay, left side to the function keyword, use a let keyword and write your function, name and write, equal. That's it. That's it, guys. This is something, a function expression example one. So let's quickly run this. Let's quickly run this. Guys, you can see the output is 300. Now I need any one of you unmute and tell me, the program is square of a number. Square of a number.
Let
Can anyone please
let
unmute? Yeah, let
square equal let square equal to function
function. How many parameters? One parameter.
one
No.
parameter.
And see, I'm doing return n into n. Okay, return n into 1. So this is something, uh, addition result, right? Addition result, right? So I'll be, guys, please, adapt this kind of, behavior, that the way that I was writing the code in any language, Java or Python. So please adopt this behavior. Nothing but, the way that I was using the variable names. Okay, the way that I was using the function name, please adopt it. Okay, so let's run it. And guys, you can see 5 square is 25. Okay, so I think you guys are comfortable. Maybe I will go with one more example now quickly. I want to calculate area of circle. Anyone? Don't repeat. Someone new, please unmute and tell me. Any one of girl? I want to do area of circle. Anyone?
Let
Yes, Ramya.
let
Thanks.
area
Yeah,
equal
let
to
area of circle. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
equal to function of radius.
Function followed by your radius. And then see, yeah, you want to hard code, or you can declare a constant. That's your wish. You can declare a
Ci
constant
equal
this
to
way, right?
3.14.
This way you can declare. Correct. Yeah, this way also you can do this, right? 1 second, ma. Let me check which network was selected for me. I could see it's breaking. Let me change this, right? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Yes,
am I
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So let's call this. So I'll be calling let radius is equal to sorry, yeah, let is it area of circle, right? Area of circle result is equal to area of circle of 7, and I was printing it. Now run it, guys. You can see the output now. Okay, you can see the output now, right? I think, guys, you are feeling comfortable. If you really need one more example, let's go with one more example. Simple interest. Can one try, please? I won't write the code now because my copilot is writing the code. Anyone unmute and just dictate the code. I'll write it later. My requirement is I want to do. I want to find simple interest.
Let
Go ahead, dictate. Let
simple interest equal to
right.
simple interest equal to
Go ahead.
function of
Function of
PTR.
correct. P comma T comma R, and then inside it, yeah, you can write the logic. Correct. You're absolutely correct. So let's write the logic.
Result return.
So simple interest. See, this is the logic, right? You're expecting, right? And finally, interest result is equal to as calling, and I was printing it. Okay, let's run it. Guys, are you good at writing function expressions? Still have any challenges? Please let me know. Guys, are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see how it is, resolving the two challenges. Okay, let's see how it, resolving the two challenges. I'll be copying this entire code. So let's keep this, example 2 now. and we'll see whether it, overcoming the challenges that we have discussed there. Okay, we'll see. Now, the first problem is this one, right? First problem is this one, right? Now, what I was doing, yeah, let's take, one more parameter. Let's, do one more parameter. Guys, is it allowing to you, is it allowing a function redeclaration?
No, sir.
It's
No,
showing
right?
error.
So, you're getting the error. Correct. It's showing, the error to you. So you cannot do that. So the summary of this code is, okay, cannot be redeclared, right? A function, right? A function cannot be redeclared. This is, the summary I'll making as a comment, okay? But this is not work. This is not work, right? You already seen the error, right? Now let's get into, one more the drawback. Okay, one more drawback that we overcome or not. So that is what hoisting. So a function cannot be hoisted. Hoisted, we'll see. So first, what I'll do, yeah, maybe we can write here down, no issues. Okay, we can write it down here. See guys, here what I was doing, line number 10. I'm calling the function, right?
Before
But line
calling,
number 13, I define the function. Yes, right. Let's run it, and I'm sure you can see an error. See, cannot access addition before its installation. Line number 10, if you see. Line number 10, you are calling the function, but it is not there on the top. It's there down, but it's not there in the top. So let keyword will search the function definition on the top, not on the down. So the summary of this code is, if you see, a function cannot be hoisted. Okay, guys, I think you are clear on this. The benefit of learning function expression is, okay, the traditional approach is function declaration, but yeah, to address these two challenges, we'll be using a function expression concept. Any doubts? Any, yeah, summary guys. Any doubts?
No, sir.
All good? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, to make this function expression more simpler, guys, to make this function expression more simpler, there is a one more approach again they introduced. Okay, again they introduced. Just you can minimize the code, guys. You can minimize the code. Whatever the code you written by function expression, that code you can minimize it. That code you can minimize it by using a third approach of function preparation. That is something arrow function case. That is something arrow function. So that we will be learning arrow functions. And heads up for both Python and Java guys. In Python also we have this code as a lambda functions. Hey guys, lambda, right? Python people.
Yes, sir.
So it's almost your lambda. Now those who from Java background, make a note. Those who from Java background, make a note. You'll be learning a functional interface concept as part of Java 8 features. Please make a note. In Java 8, there's a concept called functional interfaces. Okay, so functional interface is nothing but a function. A interface can have only one single function, and we'll be providing implementation. Okay, by using lambda expressions only. In both Python we have a lambda expression. In Java also we have a lambda expression. Now, whatever the concept we are learning now, arrow function, it's almost copycat. Okay, of your same concepts. Okay, yeah, we'll be seeing this now arrow function. So what I want to summarize, arrow functions are the more concise way to write your function expressions. More concise way we can write the code. So how? Yeah, I'll be giving you the syntax first. See guys, syntax, and please by heart the syntax with me. So then your code will become simple to you. Just by heart the syntax with me. So first, write a keyword let as usual. Okay, let add your function name is as usual. Okay, let your function name. 1 second. Let's do some coloring. Yeah. So guys, if you see up to here the same, up to you the same. And the difference between the arrow function and your function expression is there's no function keyword. They remove the function keyword. Okay, they have remove the function keyword. But beside your equal, guys, one shortcut, please everyone remember the shortcut is PAF. If you remember the PAF, it's my words to you to understand the concept. Okay, my words to you to understand the concept. If you remember the PAF, it's simple to write the code. Just remember the PAF. Okay, first P for parameters in parentheses. Okay, parameters inside the parentheses. This is P for, guys. First P for. Okay. Now A is there now. A for arrow. Arrow nothing but equal and greater than symbol. You have to write it. And last, F is written nothing but F for flower basis, guys. Hey, you know what we need to write in flower basis? Nothing but some logic. I'll repeat my 3 shortcuts to you. Okay, my 3 shortcuts to the guys. They are my shortcuts. When you cannot find in internet. Okay, this is I made you simple the concept. The shortcut is PAF. P for parameters inside the parentheses. Okay, A for arrow, F for flower basis. We know in flower basis we'll write the logic. That's it. This is a more customized way to write the arrow functions. Okay, and we can definitely reduce the line, whatever the code we written by using function expression. Does that make sense, the syntax? I'll repeat one more time. Let function name equal to remember the PAF syntax. Let function name equal to remember the PAF syntax. PAF, so that we can write the code. Guys, can we jump to coding part? Can we jump to coding part?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You can.
Right. So I'll be creating one more folder for you to do not miss everything. So this is something, arrow functions. Okay. Arrow functions. So let's close everything. We'll go with very basic example again. Okay. Let's start, right? Addition of, let's say this is, the reason why it is called as arrow function because it has some arrow symbol there, right? So, okay, this is, arrow function example. Guys, as usual, we'll go with, addition of 2 numbers. Anyone, guys, please go ahead. I just given you the syntax. Go ahead.
Let the function is
Let
equal to
the function name
n1
Let
n2.
addition equal to
Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Wait, guys. I think I have to stop my guy. Skipping intelligence, so we cannot concentrate on the logic. Oh, it's visible, but still I can see this guy is working. Let me uninstall it manually. Let me restart it. In real-time projects, yeah, it's good to use this. Okay, yeah, let's see, guys. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Addition equals to
Yeah, let function name equal to what is the shortcut?
PAF.
P for
Parameters.
parameter
how many parameters?
3. 2.
Hey, yeah, 2, right? So n1 comma n2. Then P is the next
Arrow.
arrow. Then
Logic. Flower back.
flower base. Yeah, in flower bases you have to write the logic. You know the logic, right? Return n1 plus n2.
Yes, sir.
Right? N1 plus n2. Now go ahead for the one more logic. We can say simple interest.
Let
Let's go with this way. Cube of a number. Cube of a number.
cube equals to
The console dot log.
Yeah, I'll be writing the calling function on the down now. Okay. We'll be just writing, all called functions. I'll be tell you how to. The calling function never changed. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Let function name equal.
be equal to parenthesis
How many? How many parameters?
only one.
One parameter. Okay. Then
Arrow,
yeah. Sorry. Arrow.
flower brushes,
Yes. You have to write the logic.
return
Return.
n1 into n into n into n.
Correct. N into n. Right. N into n into n. And also let me show you one more, code. The biggest of two numbers. Biggest of two numbers, guys. Let large number equal to how many? Yeah, how many parameters I have to take?
Two.
Biggest of two numbers.
Two
So,
parameters.
Yeah, n1 comma n2. Then
Arrow,
oh,
sir.
see, I was missing it. Correct. Arrow. Then flower basis.
If
Yeah.
n1 greater than n2,
Yeah.
written
If n1 greater than
greater
n2.
than n2,
mm, mm,
Return n1.
else n2.
return
There your voice is breaking.
Sir, you have
then
poor internet
Voice
connection.
and your audio.
else return and
n2. Yes.
sometimes sometimes it is having the issue. Wait, let me change to something 5G. Wait. Okay, now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, please don't write this, the worst logic. I should say it's a worst logic. Can anyone change this code?
Sir, we can use conditional operator now, sir.
Yeah, you should tell the code conditional operator. Okay, you should not tell this. Okay, so return n1 greater than n2.
Question mark.
This is n1 and this is n2. Guys, are you clear the logic which I have written?
Yes, sir.
Simply, I was using ternary operator, right? So first it will say, yeah, n1 greater than n2. If it is n1 greater than n2, n1 will be returned, otherwise n2 will be returned. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll be writing one more function also here. The function name is something, show message. Okay, equal to, yeah, I was not taking any parameters intentionally. And yeah, I forgot to write, arrow operator here, arrow. And I'll be
Sir,
writing
your
one
video
message
is
on.
lagging, sir.
Is it? Okay. Guys, is it my video still lagging? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, just
While
be
you're
online.
explaining,
Okay.
your voice is lagging. Sir.
Just allow me 1 minute. I'll be moving to other, the room. 1 minute. Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay, wait.
Yes, sir,
I'm
you are
moving to,
audible.
I'm moving to other room. Wait. I don't know. Today only it's happening. Now I'm sitting beside the router. Let's see. Okay. Let me select my main name. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen back. Am I audible now?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's hope this time, you won't get any network issue. Okay. So yeah, I written one more function. I'll tell you the reason why I'm written this. So I written one function. The function name is show message, right? And it is doing console.log of welcome. Now it's time to call all the functions now. It's time to call all the functions now. So let me call the first function now, show message. So tell me guys, when I call the first function, what will happen? Will it pop up any message? I mean, will it display any message or what?
Oh, sir, it's appear in the console.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it will be appear on the console. Okay. Now help me. How do I call the second function?
Let
No,
addition of two
So,
numbers.
no. Wait. First, call
Addition,
the
sir.
function. Huh. Yeah,
Addition.
you're right. Someone said, yeah. So let's start first. Call the function and watch it. Yeah, watch it where it is returning a value or logging the result. So we know it's
Yes,
returning the
then
result. What do we need to do?
we should
Giving
Let
the
assign
values to
function
another
equal to
variable.
Yeah, take some variable, okay, and store the result and do console.log.
console.
Or directly you can do console.log of that function. Okay. Yeah. Next, guys, go ahead.
Let v2 is equals to
Yeah. Now you know it. Let v2 is equal to call the cube function.
cube of
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. Whatever it is, yeah. Pass it and then log the result.
Sir, I want to print direct one-line statement.
Yes. You can do that directly. You can move this cube inside the console.log. This also work. If you don't want to take an extra variable, yeah, this also can do it. Okay. And
Okay,
yeah,
sir.
let me do that. The last one also. See, console.log of, let's say, large number. Let's say pass
Large
100 comma 400. Okay. Yeah, it will return 400 since it is bigger number. Okay. So guys, the reason is there why I explain this all programs again. But the first thing you need to know, sir, how it is, uh, making the code concise compared to the function expression that I'll be discussing now. But guys, you can see all the outputs. Okay. But let me show you how it's, decreasing the code compared to your function expression. So that I'm showing but I'll be giving you the each node point here. Each the node point here. Okay, we'll start giving the node point from the first function. Yes, first function, if you see line number 7, that function having how many lines of body? How many lines of body? My question is very clear. First function having how many lines of body?
1.
One,
Like
sir.
eight,
line.
eight.
Console dot.
So the note 1 is okay. Note 1 is okay. If a function has one line statement or one line body or one line instruction or one line body, whatever it is, then ignore flower bases. Am I clear? The note 1,
Yes,
Yes, sir.
right? Just remove that flower
Single line
bases.
means
Yes, directly you can ignore the flower bases. Understood? Guys, understood?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see, PAF is same. See, P for parenthesis, A for arrow, A for arrow, and there's no flower base. We have a logic, but there's no flower base. So the benefit of the arrow function is this one. If your function is single line, flower bases are not required. Now let's get into the node 2 now. So the node 2 almost will be applicable for rest of the code also. Now if you see guys, next. Now here also guys, if you see node 2, I mean if you see this function, how many lines of code is there?
Only 1.
Single line.
Single line, but that single line has a return statement, no?
Yes, sir.
Now read the
Sir.
second note, guys. If a function has one line return statement, okay. If a function has one line return statement, then ignore return and flower bases also. Both you can ignore. Now the logic will be there is no flower bases, there is no return keyword, right? This way, guys, we will write it. Guys, don't you think that your function expression is, I mean, arrow functions are more customized way to write the functions? Don't you think? Hey, yes or no, man?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Let's get into the node 3, guys. Now, node 3, it's very interesting actually. Now tell me, as per the node 2, what changes I can do here as per node 2?
We
Remove
should
braces,
remove
return and
parentheses.
braces.
Right, sir. Remove the return keyword, remove the flower bases. Okay, this is, we call it as This is we call it as inline function, guys. Okay, this is we call it as inline function. Nothing but in a single line you are writing the logic, right? Inline function, you're writing it. So the main beauty of your arrow functions is you can write inline functions. Hey, it is not applicable for all. It is applicable for if your function has single line statements or single line return statements. Now, one more very important note is note 3 is if a function has one argument, okay, if your function has one argument, nothing but single argument, then ignore parenthesis. Now what that tell you? Array, just remove the parenthesis. Now if you see here, I will just remove the parenthesis. Still, this code will work. Am I clear? The note 3.
Yes, sir.
So I'll repeat, guys. Note 1. If you have a single line statement, ignore flower base. And if your function has one line return statement, then use the return keyword. And the last one is if your function has one argument, then ignore, write the parenthesis. Now, can you apply few things here? Guys,
Remove
what?
the flower bases, return
Hmm.
keyword.
Right? So can I say this is inline function?
Yes, sir.
Now, even if you run the code, yeah, you'll get, the same results, guys. Result never change. This is a modification that we can do by using arrow function. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I'll be writing function expressions and arrow function inside your React programming only. I'll be not using the very older way that whatever we practice since 2 days. So we'll be writing code by using arrow functions or function expression only. Okay, that's right. So this is your second topic today, arrow functions. Now, other than this all, there's a one more function preparation is there. The last one. Okay, this is the last one. There is no fifth one. This is the last way to declare the function in JavaScript. The last one is IAFEs. In IAFE, guys, last FE stands for function expression only. Okay, FE stands for function expression only, but first I for immediate invoke function expression. Immediate invoke function. This is now the I think first time everybody is saying it. Immediate invoke function expression. So I'll tell you what it is. It is completely different than what you learned so far. It's completely different. So maybe I'll ask the 2 questions first before we jump into IAFEs. It's the last approach, IAFE. This is the last way to create the functions, IAFEs. So in IAFE, I'll be creating one file. This is very rare cases that we write the code in React. Very rare cases. First, what I'll do, write a script. Okay. The note 1 is we'll write this function add n1 comma n2, then add, let's say return n1 plus n2, then function subtraction n1 comma n2, then return if n1 greater than n2, here you do n1 minus n2, otherwise we'll be doing n2 minus n1. That's what I did here. It's not related to function expression. Why I written it? Why? We can do simple subtraction also, right? But why I'm using ternary here?
We get negative numbers. The second number is
Correct.
greater.
Correct. Right. If you generally do subtraction, right? Let's say 400 minus 100, right? You will get positive. But if you do 100 minus 400, you will get negative. But if this subtraction function, if you call, there's no chance that you will get a negative result. because I was validating the condition first. Okay, yeah, it's not related to IAFE. Okay, guys, let's start with the points. First point here is line number 10. You created add function, right? Guys, only two important points you need to remember before IAFE code. Point number 1 is line number 10. We created a function created, and line number 17. I was calling the function. Okay, I was calling the function. Line number 17. Line number 18. One more time I'm calling. Okay, one more time I'm calling, and line number 19. One more time also I'm calling it. So the way that whatever we learned so far, I mean, three approaches: function declaration, function expression, arrow functions. In three approaches, one thing is common, that is you can create a function once and you can use n number of times. Okay, you can create a function once and you can use a function n number of times. I think this statement is clear. Now point number two is you can create a function somewhere else and you can call that function on the down somewhere else anywhere, and a number of times you can call it, right? So it's not mandatory that for you that this calling function should go after immediate your function, right? You can call anywhere whenever you want it. I'll repeat 2 points again, only 2 points. I mean, that's common for all the three function, whatever you learn, common 3 points. Point number 1 is you can create function once and you can call many times. Point number 2, whenever you call the function, it's not mandatory that this calling function should followed by your called function. It's not mandatory that your calling function should followed by your calling function. You can call anywhere. Are you clear the 2 points?
Yes, sir.
Repeat for me, please. Anyone?
If we create one-time function, we can call multiple times.
Nice. Next. Second
Uh,
point.
It is not mandatory that calling function should be followed by called function.
Nice. Now, these two statements are completely, reverse in case of your IIFEs. If you understand the two statements, then IIFEs are simple. Completely it's opposite. Now, I'll be writing your IIFE. Guys, I'll be writing IIFE. It is a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, so if you see now, I'll be starting writing the syntax for it. The syntax is, step number 1 is write 2 set of parentheses and make sure that you should write a semicolon. Guys, we know that in JavaScript semicolon is optional, but in IIFEs semicolon is mandatory. I'll be repeating in syntax. First, write 2 set of parentheses. 2 sets. I'll tell you why 2 sets, but you should write 2 sets. Okay, and semicolon is mandatory. It's not optional. Okay, I think the point number 1 is clear. Point number 2 is in first set of parentheses. In first set of parentheses, you remember the shortcut, right? PAF. That PAF as it is, you have to write it. Go ahead. What is PAF stands for in first parenthesis?
Parameters.
Parameter,
Parameters
arrow,
within parentheses.
function.
Right. Parenthesis, arrow, and flower basis. Nothing but what you are doing now. Here you are providing guys a logic for the function. In the first set of parentheses, I'll be changing the color. I'll be changing the color quickly. So this is a PAF shortcut guys, you can remember. PAF means, inside the parenthesis, first we'll write parameters like this, and arrow will write it, and then flower basis will write the logic. Now, sir, what about the second parenthesis? Hey, your second parenthesis for your arguments. Your second parenthesis for purely for arguments. Now, how many parameters we given? Let's say if we given 3 parameters. Now, definitely guys, we should supply 3 arguments. And if you have a single parameter, then you should write single argument. That's it. This is your
Why,
syntax.
sir? Giving
Yeah.
arguments?
Yeah, if we give 5 parameters, we should pass 5 arguments. Okay, this is a code, but yeah,
What?
whatever the two statements, guys, we learn it. There's two statements completely opposite to this IIFS. That we'll be discussing now. Yeah, you're saying something, Ma. Please go ahead. Okay, fine. I'm sure here you'll get more clarity. Guys, help me. What is the first step?
Two set of parentheses.
For every function, you should write two set of parentheses. Okay, and semicolon is mandatory. Next.
First
Let's
parenthesis.
say,
wait,
PA.
wait. We'll go, reverse way. What is the purpose of second parenthesis?
We should pass arguments.
Arguments.
Stay. Let's say I want to do addition of three numbers.
So why arguments are passing inside the
No, ma. The summary I'll give you last for this concept
Okay.
only. First,
Okay.
we'll habituate to write the code, okay? First, we'll start habit. I told you, in React, we have very less use cases. But yeah, I should not surprise, right? By seeing the code, it's IAFE. So that's the reason I was explaining. It's have very less use cases. Okay. So let's first habituate to write the code. So our requirement is addition of three numbers, okay? Three numbers. Now, second argument purpose is what I have explained.
We should pass arguments.
Arguments.
Correct. Now I want to do addition of three numbers.
Numbers.
So I should pass three. Now in first parenthesis, what should I write? As I explained.
Three
PAF.
parameters.
No. I told you,
PAF.
don't forget the shortcut PAF. So PAF,
Arrow.
right? PAF, right? As it is, PAF. So P for parameters. You should take three parameters, right? N1, N2, and N3. And you know the logic also. Yeah, guys, if you want to return, you can return. If you want to print, you can print it. So I'll be printing it first time. Yeah, I know I'll be show you how to return also. But let's go with the console.log. So I'll be writing console.log of N1 plus N2 plus N3. So I'm done with my code. I'm done with the code. Let's revise the two statements, guys, whatever we learned. Guys, you can see the output 60, but let's see the 2 points. Point number one, as I explained, in three approaches, whatever we learn it, a function prepared once and you can call any times. But coming to what IIF is, you have to prepare the function once and you're not supposed to call more than once. You should call only once only. I'll repeat, this is your function preparation. Okay, and you have to call only once. In IIF rules, you're not supposed to call more than once. Are you clear the point number one?
But what is the use of that, sir?
No, you're not getting my point. Usage and the purpose you'll be learning later, ma. I was just conveying you, how IIFs are differ from the rest of three functions. We'll discuss the usages little later, okay?
Okay, sir.
Clear the point number one? The point number one is we are not supposed to call this function more than once. We know that, so we learn the function to make reusability. But where is the reusability concept here, right? You're keeping the code inside the block and you're calling only once. Then why we have to keep it? That I'll tell you. Yeah, I think the point number one is clear, but where point number two is, can one recall me what is the point number two?
Called function can be written anywhere.
Correct. But if you see, the rule for IIFE is after immediate you're called, nothing but first parenthesis for called, right? First parenthesis for called, right? And immediately we are opening the second set of parentheses. Immediately, right? This is called, and immediately you are writing the immediate invoker function, right? That's the reason, guys, it is called as IIFE. IIE stands for immediate invoke, nothing but after your function preparation is immediately you have to call, not somewhere else. Not somewhere else, you have to call immediately. That's the reason the name itself is called as IIFE. Am I clear now, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll tell you the reason behind it. Okay, I'll tell you, the reason behind it, sir, why it is. So it's almost very high level topic to you. Maybe after 2 to 3 years experience only, guys, you'll come to know this. There is some tools are there, guys, in in a projects It could be a Java or Python or JavaScript code. The tool is code quality tools. Code quality. Code quality means that tools will check the developer written the logic is has a proper quality or not. Okay. So as part of the tool, what it will do here is it will check a function has limited to only 15 condition you can check it. 15 condition you can check. Guys, one of the reason I was explaining, one of the reason I was explaining, let's say you created a one function. Let's say you created a one function and it is doing something. Okay, it is doing something. See, this is do something. And if you start write some code, let's say you take some variable. Let's say let age is equal to some 23, and you return some. Sorry, let age equal to 23, and you're checking one condition. If age is greater than some 18, and you're checking the one condition. Okay, you're checking one condition, and you return some logic here. Again, inside it, somewhere else you take something into height, some value 4.4, and again you have a one more condition. Again, you have a one more condition. There you're checking some height is some less than or something, and based on that condition, you're writing some logic. Now, guys, like this, and let me take you one more for loop. You return something one for loop. Again, you return something one while loop. Again, you return something on a condition. Again, you return something on a condition. Now, if you see, guys, your function is do something. First, if block, actually a block called as branch. Make a note. A block called as branch. After 3 to 4 years experience only, you'll come to know this, the code quality tools. But yeah, the flower base is called as branch. Now inside the function, branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4, branch 5, branch 6. Like that, you are allowed to write only 15, not more than that 15. Okay, that's the one thing. Okay, and sir, if I have more than 15 ifs, what will happen? The code quality tool will scold you. Array, if you need more than 15, prepare another function and write inside it. That it will tell you. That's a point number 1. And point number 2, when you write this code, guys, when you write this code, sometimes a function has a limitation of the line space. Limitation of the lines. Let's say something you can write. Let's say 100 lines of code only. 100 lines of code only. You cannot write more than that one. So these are the two important rules. This is a wrong assumption. But the first assumption is you have to write only 15 branches, not more than that. I'll map you where this IFE come into the picture now. Where IFE come into the picture now. Now, if you see a piece of logic I have written, on first, if you see, I take a age and I'm doing something on the age. I took some height and I do something on some height. And I took some array, maybe as doing some operation on array by using for. I took some array here. I took some, array, let's say marks array. Okay, let's take, some marks array I taken, and I was doing some operation with the for loop. Guys, this is one independent work inside the function. This is one independent work. This is also one independent work. This is also one independent work, right? We are doing some independent work by using age. Again, some independent work we are doing height. Again, some independent work we are doing with marks. Anyhow, this all the part of this method only, correct? In that case, we can consider this is one IIFE1. This is we can consider something IIFE2. This is we can consider something IIFE3. The reason why they are creating this IIFE, by seeing the code itself, they can confirm that okay, IIFE means just now we learn it. It will run only once. Then why we have to keep inside the block? Alright, block for organizing, right? Block for organizing, set for organizing. In your home, if I say why 3 rooms, hall, bedroom, kitchen, why? Your answer should be, sir, organizing, right? Managing the things in a specific room. That's what I was telling. So if you think if it is your home, okay, if you think it's a home, This is your hall, this is your bedroom, and this is your kitchen. And this is all collectively, we can say, a flat only, correct? So even without that walls also, yeah, we can arrange the things. But if you have a wall, yeah, we can organize the things, in a good way. So the main use of IIFE is a block of code which you can run only once. Okay, and if you want to make more organizing way, then you can go with the IIFE. The thing is, the code will be run only once. Does that make sense now, guys? What is IIFE and why they meant?
Yes, sir.
We'll go with one use case now. I want to take a age. Okay, I want to check whether the age is valid for routing or not. That's my requirement. Okay, that's my requirement. Okay, yeah. So as usual, you should write two set of parentheses. Semicolon is mandatory. Now I was passing age, right? So I'll be passing 23. Okay, I'll be passing 23, and here the shortcut is PAF PAF. And if it is I'll be writing a parameter name is age. And we know if it is a single parameter, yeah, this is not required, right? As per the expressions rule, then floor basis, I'll be writing return. I'll be writing as return if age is greater than, let's say 18. Yeah, guys, that's it. I have written. That's it. I have written. So formatted it. Let's formatted it. Now, if you see, guys, I think can one tell me what it returns, guys? The past 23.
True, sir.
Sir, semicolon.
Yes. So capture that is in a result variable. Okay, or let's say a is valid age. Hey, it's a variable name. Okay, is valid age for voting. Okay, is valid age for voting. Is valid age for voting. Now, if you do a console.log outside it, this is console.log. Then, guys, you can run it and you can see something not true. Let's say now if I pass 13, okay, now if I say pass 13, we can see false. Simply one condition I written, that condition return true or false, right? And see, I think the first program, if you see, I using console.log, right? I was not using the return keyword. But second if you see, I used a return keyword. Whenever you use return keyword, guys, this IAFE will return some result. This entire IAFE will return the result. This entire IAFE we are keeping inside the variable. Guys, don't confuse. I'll give you one more example also. Let's go with the cube of a number, guys. Cube of a number. Can anyone please help me the code? Cube of a number.
Two parentheses, semicolon.
Right. I want to perform cube of 5. Go ahead.
PAF.
P
Parameters.
A F.
Arrow.
Okay. N
N.
S, and you should say return n into n. But when you call this
There have
one,
been some required
I'll customize.
because
Yeah, wait. I'll customize it. But what I was talking about, the return value. When you do this call, 125 will be returned, right? So that's I was capturing in a variable. That I was capturing in a variable. So that's what I did on the above program. Maybe I think you got some clarity now. Okay, this is something a cube result. I'll refactor that code. See, the refactoring is semicolon parenthesis not mandatory, and this flower
Okay.
basis and return keyword also is not optional. Yeah, see, this is what we did it. See, guys, this is something IAFE. See, IAFEs are completely different than the what you learn about other function. IAFEs, why they are called IAFE? Because they call immediately, and there is no reusability of IAFEs. The only main advantage of IAFE is you can organize a code in a proper way. Guys, if you go to the today class notes, you have this everything, guys. So the question, if you see how many ways a developer can write a function in JavaScript, the answer is 4. First is function declaration. It's a very older way. It's very older way. So there are two problems are there. I have highlighted here it, and then we will be moving to the function expression, right? And here, guys, I given a question: function declaration versus function expressions. And yeah, this is a summary thing we discussed today, right? And then, guys, I'll explain arrow function. Now, if you see the arrow function, guys, arrow functions themselves have a few different ways to being declared. They have newer addition in JavaScript, newer addition of JavaScript, and were added in last couple of years. The main benefits is, guys, if you see, concise syntax, very concise syntax. You can write the function and allow to write one-line functions only. You understood why they are one line now. So this is syntax, and we practice some examples today, right? And the last two notes, if you see IIF is, okay. So yeah, I given you the, better examples. Yeah, I think the rest of things I'll cover on Monday. Okay. So I hope, guys, this summary is clear, everyone. 4 ways to create a functions in JavaScript. Everyone are aligned?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah. Bye, guys. Then have a happy weekend. We'll meet on Monday. then.
Bye, sir.
Bye.